Do you ever find yourself getting burnt out, bored, tired of The Sims, going, oh god, why do I still play this, but yet I still find myself loving the game? Yeah, same, me too, all the damn time. So in this video, I'm hoping to provide you 5 things that you could potentially do in The Sims 4 to cure your boredom and to get you reinterested in the game. So let's go. My first piece of advice or recommendation is try a challenge out. I'm not someone who was a challenge player myself, 100 baby, rags to riches or anything like that, but I've recently just started my first ever rags to riches over on my Twitch channel, and it's actually so much fun. Rags to riches, for those who might not know what it is basically you start out with a sim, you start out with literally $0 on an empty lot with absolutely nothing on it, and you need to work your way using a set of rules, which you can find online. I'll link some in the description. You can work your way up to a set of goals like having $1 million, having a beautiful house, but starting at that foundation of literally $0 in your bank account. It makes for a really cool option of having like fun stories. I've got a sim who was once really rich and is now absolutely broke, who's been kicked out by her family, and it really adds a nice element for creativity in your sims and allows you to tap into that creative potential that you potentially weren't using before by just playing all your same old households. There's so many different Sims 4 challenges out there. You can do one where you play and you do a legacy challenge on short lifespan. That's one that I've seen that's been super popular. As I mentioned, the 100 baby challenge is also super popular as well. I'm a bit scared of the 100 baby challenge because I don't like toddlers and babies in The Sims. The Sims 4 specifically, I should say. Sims 3 did them well. You could play a not so berry challenge where every legacy or generation of your family has a specific color theme or a theme to it. There's so many different challenges, and feel free to head over to Google and check out Sims 4 challenges on Google and see what you can find. My second piece of advice is try building something fun and different. I often get in this habit of building, nice big suburban family modern homes, and I get burnt out of building after a little while when I'm building the same thing over and over and over again. And that's why changing your pace up a little bit and building, say, a tiny home or a really small house or a purpose-built house for a sim that you're going to play with soon, building a community lot or a business even, could be a lot of fun. Or you could even go on the wackier side and, try a wacky challenge of making the wackiest build possible. I know I've made a lot of wacky builds in my time, and not all of them have been shared online because they just turned out so weird, but they're a lot of fun to do, and it's really nice to tap into that. I mentioned building community lots or businesses. This is a suggestion that I made personally based off of myself and the things that I don't often do in The Sims 4. I've never built like a park, a dog park or anything like that. I've built a few businesses, but I don't do too many of them. You can get quite a long list of suggestions if you go on Google and type in Sims 4 build challenges or build suggestions. It'll give you a really wacky one where you can do one where it's got like an overhanging second or third story on it. You could even go and have a look at your favorite creators and see if they've got a shell challenge up and, stick within their rules and give yourself a bit of a challenge. I do shell challenges now monthly over on my Twitch channel and on my gallery page, so feel free to check it out. My third piece of advice is to add drama. Now, this is something that I wasn't doing before, but my Twitch chat got me into doing this, into adding drama and scandal. It's always fun when, your current partner finds you cheating with Eliza or Bob Pancakes or something, It makes for a fun storyline, I guess. These are things that I normally wouldn't do, but then adding them in and, making your Sims fight with random Townies or whatever is a lot of fun. Build up a little feud between your Sim and Eliza Pancakes because, Eliza said your garden looked awful. With the new lifestyles option as well, the game kind of chooses when your Sims want to get hurt by something that they've tried to do and has unsuccessfully landed, or something that another Sim has done towards yours. And you could feed into this by making a fight. I'm playing with a household of 6 Sims right now in an apartment in San Myshuno, and my neighbor Salim is really annoying. I've got a musician in the household who likes to play the guitar sometimes at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and Salim will come over and bash on my door. So I did the next relative thing that you would do, and I had one of my Sims go and beat up Salim. Salim cannot fight to save his life, by the way. So feel free to beat up Salim. Number 4, play with occult sims, aliens, mermaids, vampires, spellcasters, anything like that. I'm guilty of this myself, and I don't really play with too many of the occult sims. The only one is an alien that I got through an alien abduction recently, but they're a lot of fun actually. It's really interesting seeing all the things and learning about the things that you may potentially not have played with before. I'm going to be creating a vampire household probably very soon, and when I do, I want to, really explore Forgotten Hollow and see what the vampire lifestyle has to offer. There's a lot of fun things that can be done with aliens as well, along with mermaids. I played with mermaids pretty much straight away when the Island Living came out, and it was great and whatnot, but I stopped after about a week or so. And I think this is a common trend within the Sims community of people just playing one thing playing it for a week and then ditching it for their normal family household. Bonus tip here, over and above the 5 that I was going to do, is go back and explore packs that you haven't actually looked at very much, or you haven't looked at in a long time. As I mentioned before, I'm very guilty of, with Island Living, only playing with Mermaids or in the world of Sulani for about a week when the pack first came out, and then going back to my normal. That is something that I'd like to do, and go back and explore packs, play in unplayed worlds, play with unused build items and unused creator sim items, and I think that would be really, really nice and really fun. And my last and final suggestion is a bit of a big one, and it's not something that everybody's going to want to do, but it's something if you're really looking for something adventurous to do, and that is give your townie sims a makeover, including their house. You don't necessarily have to do the sim or the house. You could do either or you could do both. I've been seeing a lot of people doing this recently, going through, you know, giving Eliza Pancakes an updated look and an updated house, and it seems like a lot of fun to see what, you know, before and after looks like with the townie sims. Townie sims, for those that don't know what that means, basically means any sim that comes preloaded into a world, such as Eliza Pancakes or the Land Grab. These are the sims that you'll see walking around, socializing with you, living down the street from you, that kind of thing. I hope this video helped you out a lot in maybe helping you to find something to do when you're bored or burnt out of the Sims, because I think there's a common theme amongst the Sims community that after 7 years of the Sims 4, we're getting pretty bored and burnt out of it, and I totally understand. I'm one of those people too that are having to try and find different things to do. But with these suggestions that I've applied to my own saves and my own worlds, I'm having a lot more fun with the Sims now, and I can play it for longer periods and not be too burnt out on it. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel, and feel free to let me know if you've got any tips as well in the comment section below that you'd give to other Sims players if they're bored or burnt out of the Sims 4. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your time zone, and until next time, bye bye.